Grant was talking about taking ownership of the fact that we own the building and we're going to share it with someone else, but that it's still mine. And knowledge is power, and hearing that from people who I consider to be professional at what they do, it helps explain it more, and I'll be less afraid.
I thought it was great. We did find evidence, but that evidence kind of came with a personality. They could associate it with a person who was Mr. Cloyd, you know, or Sarah. And I think that will actually empower Cherry a little bit, where she can say, all right, I hear a whistle, and envision Mr. Cloyd in her head, and have it not be so ominous, you know?
I agree with you. Absolutely nothing malicious. I think it's neat to have probably some of the living history there at the Thomas house.
There's no danger. There's no danger.
I think we did a good job of it, bro.
I agree.
On to the next.
Anybody seen that? One person. No, it's fun. It's one thing watching it at home, you know, but then when you're at the location and it's dark and nobody goes to the bathroom alone, so everybody goes and But anyway, so the very first time we were here, I didn't have anything like this to show because there was nothing ever filmed here. So when Amy and Steve were here 14 years ago, I came early and I kind of filmed, I did some interviews with a bunch of ghost hunters and friends of the family and you know, the owners of the hotel, and just kind of wanted to get their take on like what was going on, you know, paranormal wise here. So I want to show you guys that. I got the first part of this video, and I don't laugh, it was 14 years ago, so I was skinnier and had a little more hair. And then we just kept getting so much evidence every time we're here that I kind of expanded on the video and just kind of kept, the video just kind of kept growing and growing. So it's like part of it's like 5 years later, then 6 years later, then just a little more. So besides all the paranormal activity, you get to watch me get fatter and balder in the video. It's really cool. And now we're in the middle of making a new documentary, so if you do get some evidence now, make sure you get a copy of it so we can put it on the new video. We'll put your credits on there. It's just so much better to have, you know, a good story with the evidence than just a good story. So this gets right to the point. It's not very long, maybe about an hour. And then right after that, we'll take a break. It's like 10 minutes. So we'll take a break right after this.
Okay. I got 5 viewers. We'll walk out here, okay?
Thomas House Hotel, with over 120 years of history that includes being home to a cult, numerous fires, murders, and untimely deaths. Could this spell a recipe for a haunted location? We're here to find out. Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee, located just outside of Nashville on Highway 56 in the secluded mountains of Macon County. Known famous for its healing mineral springs that were discovered in the 1800s that led to several spa resort hotels being constructed in the area. One of those being the Coyd Hotel, which opened its doors in 1890. It is now known as the Thomas House.
Well, I'm going to have to tell you, I did not believe in ghosts. Did not believe in ghosts when I came here. I thought people were crazy when they talked about these things. But then, later on,
That we have here that we've heard quite often is the Whistler.
and that's a tune that's whistled that sounds maybe an old song, an old melody.
And a lot of the descendants of the Cloyd family who originally built the hotels talk about their great-grandfather whistling all the time when he worked. So
Come back here for a minute, guys. Oh, I'm gonna go out here. Oh, it's nothing. I'm gonna flip the camera around and talk to y'all for a second. What's up, guys? Ooh, sorry about my face. Here at the Thomas house. We haven't started the ghost hunt yet. They were doing a video back there kind of showing history of the house. So if you were watching that, I apologize, but I just kind of want to show you around the house a little bit. This right here is what's called the seance room. I've been here, this is my 4th time here. Okay, and every time that I've been here, I've captured a lot of things. So, but I've never done a live feed, so I wanted to try to do a live stream and see what you guys had to rate Minecraft 1 to 10. Huh. What's that about, dude? I don't know. I don't play it, so, but I can see its value and its worth. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna give Minecraft an 8. I'm gonna go out on the porch and show you on the outside, and we'll come back in. Yeah, like, that's why I didn't want to be in there right now. I can't talk to you. Okay. All right, we're out front. I'm gonna flip it around and talk to you and show you the front of the house. It's gonna be really hard to see. See the skeletons up there? This is a really cool place, Tom's house. I came probably about 5 years ago to my first one of these ghost hunts. It's a ghost hunt weekend, so they've got the Tennessee ghost hunters in there. I think they're Tennessee ghost hunters, but they're doing their presentation and everything, and after that they're going to separate people into groups. Tonight there's like, I don't know, 30 people in there. Not a lot, but they're going to separate us into groups, and then, you know, I'll record as much of it as I can. We're going to be going down dark hallways and things like that, so I don't know how much of it you guys are going to be able to pick up. By the way, I want to take a minute to talk about, or to say, Red Boiling Springs, great people, great area, cute. It's small, but everybody here seems really friendly. So, got nothing bad to say about this, the people who live in this area, and I've been out here several times. But there you go, there's the front of it, guys. Now, I'm going to walk down the top hallway and show y'all the top hallway. Again, we haven't started any of the hunting or anything like that. Okay, when we do start the hunting, I'll have to be quiet. I can't really explain what's happening at the time, you know. Okay, go in here. Go upstairs. These paintings on the walls. These are the family members who built the house. The house is really cool. I'm going to show you what room me and my wife are in right now first. You come down here. A lot of activity in this hallway. This room right here is Sarah's room. Let's see, 37. Sarah's a little girl who apparently passed away on property. 41. It's our room. Take a look in here. Some creepy ass stuff. Look at this. Yeah, that'll give you nightmares. Yeah. Brian, yes. Right now it's a ghost stream. We're at the Thomas House in Red Boiling Springs. They're doing a live ghost hunt. Haven't started it yet, but and I'm going to try to live stream some of that. You know, I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know, you know, if we're going to capture anything, but I'm telling you, I've caught a lot of stuff in this place. I haven't caught anything specifically on video, but I've caught a lot of audio. Well, we have caught some things on video. A hand print on a bed that we think Sarah left. Look at this. It's one of the Cloyds right here. These guys. This room wasn't open the last 2 times, so I was excited to come in here because it looks like there's a lot of. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. That's wild, isn't it? But anyway, there's a lot of family pictures in this room, so I'm super excited for it to be open this time. There's Clyde, I think. Cloyd? He's a Cloyd. Okay. Yeah, look at these old frames and everything. This one got me earlier. I was looking at it and something about her face. Something about her face was just, I don't know, it was haunting to me. It attracted me. Not in that way, but don't be disgusting, people. That's a kid. Okay, but and if you see anything anywhere in the background or anything, let me know. You know, you may capture something that I don't see. That's usually how it works. You'll go back and get an EVP later on while you're listening to it. Look at this room, guys. How crazy is that? That one's closed. I can't go in that one. Look at all this. And then look at this, guys. Here's a Santa room. Oh, look at this Santa right here. That's scary as hell, dude. How you doing, One Piece lover? Just looking at creepy Santas in a haunted house. That's what we're doing right now. Now if I come back further down here, there's another one of those rooms with creepy things in it. I think it was just somebody that used to collect. Maybe they were, maybe they were kind of a hoarder. And here's some famous people that have been here. Semi-famous. Tyler Dean. I know who that is. Look at this hallway, guys. Yeah. Heck yeah, look at that. We might catch something. Look at this. I've stayed in that room 17. Absolutely had something weird happen in that room. 100%. And I didn't know that room was very active. Like they didn't tell me, and nobody told me anything about that room. But when I was in there, my beard got tugged. Yeah, my beard got tugged when I was going to sleep. Look at this. That's a balcony out there. We'll go out there in a minute. This hallway right here, there's a lot that happens in this hallway as far as like shadows, sounds. The last time I was here, when we checked out, this room right here, one of these rooms, it might have been this one, it might have been the one on the very end back here. I can't open the door because there's likely somebody staying in it. But when I was here last time, there was nobody staying in it. In this entire floor, except me, my wife, and one other guy and his daughter. And we woke up the next morning, checked out, and I set my EMF detector somewhere. So I come back over here to try to find it. Okay, so I come all the way down here, and I go in here to try to find it. I didn't find it in there, but in this bed right here, there was a child's handprint on the bed, clear as day. And it was like scratch marks up the side of it. Very, very strange. Beard in that room. That hand, actually at the end of one of the first YouTube videos I ever did, I only had maybe 50 viewers. I thought, oh, I'll go on there and there'll be 100 viewers show up. It didn't happen. So that video is not even seen that much. But in that video, at the end of it, if you fast forward to the very end, you don't have to watch it all, you'll see the picture of the hand on the bed, which was really super cool. Super, super cool. Yeah, so that one, if you come back over here, I'll tell you about one more thing that happened. Okay. My personal experiences. Well, I can tell you a couple more, but I can tell you one personally that happened in this hallway right here. Okay. Now, I don't know if it shows on, you can get it on camera, how far this hallway is. It's a long hallway. It's a long hallway, okay? Now, oh, there's Shay. There's Shay. Okay. So, last time I was here, this room right here, the very end. See how long that is, that hallway? I chucked a ball. I barely chucked it out here. It was me and another dad that was here about 2 o'clock in the morning. I chucked it to about right here. And it rolled right down here. And I thought all this was still here. I thought it stopped over here. I didn't pay any attention to it because it didn't move or anything. And we started talking and we come down this hallway all the way down to the end. And when we got to the end, we were looking in the rooms and we looked in that room and the guy says, "Hey man, your ball's right here." So that ball, that little rubber ball had come down this entire hallway, I don't know how, and come up to the lip of this door. And it was like it had just moved there. So we didn't get hit. Nothing like that happened. I don't want you clowns out there to think that I'm messing around. I don't have to mess around with this because this house, but here's the thing, guys. Here's what you got to remember. This house definitely 100,000% has something going on in it. Definitely has something going on in it, okay? But, sorry. What you have to remember is that whatever is in this house, it's nothing scary. Okay, nothing scary at all. I've never felt, well, across the street, the church, there's something weird going on over there. There's a church across the street that got knocked down. Something good's not over there. But in this house, whatever's in here, it doesn't seem to be anything scary. Hey, Shay, you want me to go in there? Do you want to see anything in here? I see you're on here. If anybody else is listening, Shay, who's in the comments, lives in this little town of Red Boiling Springs. I'm sure she's got some stories about it. Shosi 608, I would say that's 100% a yes. But then again, what is haunted if it's haunted with whatever it is that's harmless? You know what I mean? There's nothing here that's looking to hurt anybody. But yeah, it's so Shosi, yeah, this place has been listed on America's Top Haunts, Top 100 hauntedest, can't talk. It's been on all the shows. As a matter of fact, the presentation that they were showing downtown was Ghost Hunters, which Steve Gonzalez, he'll be here next week. One of the Ghost Hunters, he's going to be here on Friday night. If y'all didn't know about that, he's going to be here. It's purely haunted by interior design death. That's a good one. Yeah, I know. Shay, I didn't realize that. I was expecting when I came in, I was fully expecting to see the church knocked down across the street, but I was not expecting to see that pool filled in. Yeah, I didn't like that because I like going around that pool. And it was such a cool pool too. It had the big diving boards and everything. I mean, it was super cool. You don't get those anymore. For them to just bulldoze it like that really sucked. It really sucked. Here's Fountain outside. Guys, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of waiting around until they decide to break up into the groups, and then we'll go into the groups. I'm going to turn the camera around and talk to y'all. I look ugly as hell. Okay, groups are super cool because, you know, a lot of these guys that are here are experienced ghost hunters, and some of them aren't. There's no kids at the time, which is unusual. Usually there's some kids here. And they're actually pretty entertaining in these things. But yeah, but it's cool to see people's reactions, and if they think that's just a noise coming from something, it's not. That's not anything paranormal or anything like that. But again, I would say 100% this place is definitely haunted. But again, with the caveat that that's not a big deal. Okay, I've always felt very at home at this place. Okay, when I've slept like a rock every time I've come here. Even that night, my beard got tugged. So the it's just a really cool place. It's a very welcoming vibe to it. Whereas you would think, oh, haunted place is scary. It's scary. I don't want to be in there. No, this place isn't like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but when I step foot in this place, I feel like I kind of at home in a way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna turn it back around. We're gonna check it out a little more. If you guys have any questions or anything, and eventually, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to be quiet because they're gonna take over, and actually they might. I'm gonna turn it back around. I wouldn't be surprised if I mean, they might say something about me recording. I don't know. I don't know that they will. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna do it. And if they tell me to shut it off, I'll shut it off. But I'd have to if they told me to, because this is a private entity. Get back in here. Whew. Turn that off.
Room 35. One of our investigators was holding a voice recorder. The recorder had a green light on. When she asked if someone could come close to this little light, you hear children's voices.
I didn't read that, Shay. Let me see. It irritated me to no end, so because it was a shock since they made a big deal about my uncle being the pool house ghost boy. Plus many of summer I spent at that pool. Yeah, that's gotta suck. Look at this. Tell me this place, you know. I mean, and in the background you can hear the presentation going on if you want to hear what's happening. Look at that.
Walking the same path over and over. Several investigators were sitting in the same room using equipment that beeped and made noises.
Sell equipment. I mean,
While the group was talking amongst themselves.
they sell t-shirts and stuff over there too. Yeah, they got a nice little thing going here with this ghost hunt weekend. Ghost hunt weekend, in case you're wondering. When we came 5 years ago, it was, I don't know, $140 maybe for the night for one room for two people. Here you go, kid. Just for you. Just kidding. Don't drink. Yeah, it was $140. They've caught on now though, and realized that people will pay good money for a good experience. So this is $269 now for a room for two people. But I mean, you get dinner, you get a midnight snack, you get your room, so I can do this and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? You get your room. So $269, solid ghost hunting, shitty dinner, okay midnight snack, good time. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So I'm not complaining about the price. But if in case you wanted to know, I know next weekend they're having Steve Gonzalez here. If anybody wants to try to still book, I don't know that they have any rooms left, but he's going to be here Saturday, I believe, too. Now, I'm going to come back here for a second. Oh, hold on, we can listen to this.
He was talking about a flashlight to turn on and off. Right after that, you hear the crying.
Make it dark.
Now that you have a better understanding on how to capture some evidence, make sure you apply the techniques.
Oh, they're giving ghost hunt
Follow
tips.
instructions of your group leaders, and you should be able to take home some evidence for yourself.
Again, guys, I'm going to have to get quiet here. I'll chime in. I'll try not to. I'll try not to interrupt any of them while they're doing their deal, because that's what I'm here for, you guys to record so you can see it.
Take a break, we'll be back in here about 10 after 9. And then
Okay, we're doing a 10-minute break, so if y'all want to hang with me for 10 more minutes, I really don't want to stop the
and
feed.
take a picture in a complete circle, and then come back. When you go back later, just kind of look. You'll see the lampshades moved, or you'll see little handprints on the bed. You never know what's going to happen. Things move in the room.
I actually had guests this morning from, I think they were in 17, the mom and daughter.
Yeah.
They took pictures of the room, and I think the daughter's shoes got moved and a box got moved.
What'd you need?
Yeah, I mean, that's okay.
Oh, sorry. That's a good point. My wife just got super pissed because I went to the room and didn't get her a beer. What's that, tea? Is that just tea? We saw y'all disappear. We were like, there's the partiers right there.
Had to go pee and then got a drink.
Party. If y'all need a gummy, let me know.
Yeah, hey.
If you need one, let me know. I got the good ones. Oh, they're legal, huh? Aren't they? Where are we going? Oh, did they split up into groups? Not yet. 10 minutes? Okay. Now, okay. All right, check it out. Clock. Lights. All right. I was up here and the carpetbagger stayed. All right. So he said we're going to start in about 10 more minutes. I mean, I could literally. This is the kind of place that, I mean, especially like for a kid growing up around all this, it would be super cool. So I see a Pee Wee Herman in there. I mean, man. I just love everything about it. Look at this. Look at this. For some people, that's nightmare fuel. Did I say that right? Look at her. Oh, right there. Damn it. I want to zoom in, but Pee Wee Herman. It's so creepy because it looks like they're all looking at us. Holy crap, look at that owl. All right. Heading back this way. This area right in here, it's like a TV area. I don't know, man. It always gives me the creepy vibes. Like this nook back here. I don't know. It's just a little bit off. And check out that check out the painting. Pretty cool. All right, this little modern area. This guy's pretty interesting to me. He's clearly wearing eyeliner. A lot of eyeliner on this dude. And he's handing something. Is it a glass of milk? Well, there's wine down there. I don't know. But it looks like a glass of milk. Handed something to her. She doesn't seem impressed. Yeah, she doesn't seem impressed at all. She's like, I don't want your milk. Take your milk somewhere else. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay, guys, here's what I'm going to do because they're taking a little bit longer. They're taking a little bit. I'm going to turn this around. You can look at my ugly ass. They're taking a little bit longer to get this set up, but come back in about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to throw another live feed up. That'll be the live feed of the actual ghost hunt, or whatever it is we're going to do. It should be fun. It should be interesting. Okay, I'll see you guys in about 10 more minutes. Okay.